when evening was come, Jesus was there on the mountain. And I think it was Mark that said it's hills. This says it's a mountain. And the ship, thank God Jesus knows when it's important to pray. But the disciples don't know when it's important to pray. The ship was now in the midst of the sea, and it was tossed by waves. James says that we should not be tossed to and fro. We should be steady in the Lord. And the wind was contrary. And so I thought, well, did the disciples think there was another time when Jesus calmed the sea, and we wish that he were here now. But I think that other time, when I looked it up, it was the same incident. Same right here. And so when things, it had been a good day up to now, that the crowds came and followed Jesus, and they were seated and they all ate, and they're going home, and the disciples are thinking, we're going to Capernaum. Peter has a wife. Maybe he thinks, I'm going to see my wife this evening, or what's in their mind, but Capernaum is more a place where they know they'll have a bed to sleep. And so they want to get there. But now, the sea, they're in a ship, they're being tossed by waves, they're out in the middle, the wind is contrary. Things can happen that ruin an otherwise good day. And it would have been appropriate right then for the disciples to say, look how scared we are, look how upset we are, look how problematic these things are. Let's stop and pray. No, they didn't. The prince of the power of the air has them in confusion. And in the fourth watch of the night, so that's right as dawn is ready to happen, Jesus went unto them walking on the sea. Now there's in the Psalms, David had asked, Lord, make a broad place under my feet, that I do not slip. And maybe that's happening. And there's a verse that says in the Psalms, he rides in the heavens by his name. So maybe he didn't need to walk on water at all. He could have transported himself to be at the ship or to the other side or anywhere he wanted to be. But he came walking on the water for the disciples' sake. The disciples are fearful, and what they're fearful of, specifically, is that water, what that water is doing. They've been on that sea many times, and they've been through many storms, and they believed the power of water, seawater, to do damage. And they believe that there's no remedy for that. No remedy at all. And so our minds, we get some presuppositions. By the age we are, we get an idea that we know how things work, and what things are safe and what things are not safe, and what